Trump just teased a big UK announcement and Bitcoin said, "Hold my beer." After hovering below the 6-digit marks for hours, Bitcoin has finally blasted past $101,000, smashing through resistance and printing a fresh multi-month high above $101,000. This isn't just a breakout, this is a market moment. Earlier today, Bitcoin was trading just below 99,700 amid growing speculation that the US and China might soon strike a tariff deal in Switzerland. And then Trump dropped a teaser about a major UK announcement coming tomorrow. That was the spark. Bitcoin surged through 100k, liquidation nearly $500 million in shorts, and ripping out more than 145,000 trades in a matter of hours. Altcoins, they're following with fury. PEPE, Sui, and yes, even Altcoin are pumping 20 to 30%. Meanwhile, Ethereum broke past 2,000 for the first time in over a month. So, what does this breakout mean? Is this the start of the next leg up or just a blow off top before the reversal? Let's take a jump into the charts and break it down. Looking at the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin has officially confirmed a clean breakout above the key psychological and technical level of $100,000. After consolidation in the 95 to 97,000 range, bulls stepped in the massive volume and pushed price aggressively through resistance at 98,000, which now flips into short-term support. This move wasn't just a slow grind, it was explosive. The candle that took Bitcoin over the line showed strong momentum, suggesting institutional flows and short liquidation cascades were behind the breakout. We are currently trading around $100,900, with wicks extending to a high of roughly $101,600. It's clear the market is euphoric, but that's exactly why we now need to stay cautious. If Bitcoin consolidates above 100,000, we could see continuation toward the next psychological target at 105,000, with upside potential in the 110 to 112,000 range. But if buyers fail to hold this zone and we see a profit taking, price may retest the previous resistance at 98,000 or even revisit 95,800 as a deeper pullback level. Volume is high, momentum is strong, but always remember, big breakouts often come with big retraces. Stay smart, manage risks. Bitcoin is back above 100k and analysts are now eyeing 120k by the end of Q2, thanks to over $3.5 billion in ETF inflows, fresh China-US tariff talks, and a renewed institutional accumulation race. Trump furious after learning that a Ripple-affiliated lobbyist ghost wrote a post tying XRP, ADA, and Solana to a crypto reverse. He later clarified Bitcoin and Ethereum are top priorities for the federal stockpile. And now let's move to Ethereum. Ethereum today has shown incredibly strange pushing above the key resistance zone of $1,800 and not just breaking it, but consolidation firmly above 2,000 for the first time in a long while. Now Ethereum is trading around $2,076 and earlier reached up to the 2,087. This is a very important move because now we have a confirmed breakout from the long range zone between 1,750 and 1,850. Of course, this applies to Ethereum. Ethereum is a very reliable and very large cryptocurrency, held by large investment funds and stored across a wide number of wallets. That's why I continue to believe Ethereum has excellent prospects for future growth. So after this breakout, we now need to pay attention to the next resistance levels. The first zone is at $2,300, and beyond that, we look towards $2,800 as a medium-term growth target. I believe in a few months Ethereum can reach this level, especially if Bitcoin continues to lead the way. Also, do not forget, as Bitcoin dominance starts to drop after this rally, Ethereum and other altcoins may grow even stronger faster. So this is not the end of the movement, this is just the beginning. Ethereum is back in the game and bulls are now in control. And now let's take a look at XRP on the 4-hour chart. XRP has just completed a strong bounce from the $2 support zone and at the moment of recording is trading at approximately $2.50. That's a very confident move after a period of choppy consolidation and downward pressure. What's important now is this XRP has broken out of the descending channel that previously held it down since early May. We are seeing the formation of the new upward trend with higher lows and aggressive bullish candle. The most recent breakout from $2.20 confirmed a shift in sentiment. The next target here is clear, the $2.80 zone. That's the last major resistance from April's location high. And if bulls manage to push past that, we may even retest the psychological level of $3.20, which is marked as a key historical resistance. XRP is also riding on renewed market optimism, especially following Bitcoin's breakout and Ethereum's strong rally. And don't forget the strategic narrative around XRP Bank, including in the recent proposals for digital reverse in the USA, which can fuel speculative interest. So what's the outlook? We now watch how XRP behaves around the $2.62, $2.80 area. If we hold above $2.40 and volume support the move, the trend will likely continue upward. XRP is heating up again, and if momentum holds, we could be looking at the early stage of a much bigger rally. Let's break down PEPE coin on the 4-hour time frame, and this one is an absolute standout today. PEPE has exploded to the upside with a massive 28% daily candle. And what's important to highlight first, all previously marked yellow targets were successfully hit, exactly as predicted. These levels acted as both mid-term resistance and final upside objectives. And now we've completely cleared through 0.0106. Technically, we see a perfect textbook breakout a long period of consolidation above the 0.0075 zone, breakout from the descending structure and a full bullish extension through key resistance at 0.009598 and into price discovery territory again. This is now full momentum mode. What we want to watch next? The current resistance at 106 may produce a local pause or pullback, totally normal after a parabolic move. However, if buyers step in again, we could stretch towards psychological level like 0.0001 and possible higher, especially if meme coin hype persists with Bitcoin and Ethereum leading the market. And one more thing, this kind of price action suggests that PEPE isn't just retail driver anymore. The structure volume profile implies that there are larger buyers entering the game. So congrats to everyone who followed the previous targets. Mission complete there. Now it's about managing this move, watching for either continuation or a healthy consolidation to form a new base. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.